In the world of martial arts, few can rival the legacy of Bruce Lee, a martial artist who transcended the norm and became a pop culture icon still remembered today. Although Bruce Lee passed away 50 years ago, it remains difficult to find anyone as impressive as him. Many have tried to match his accomplishments, but he set the bar so high that replicating his feats seems almost impossible, even for highly trained professionals. It was as if he wasn't from this planet. Join us as we explore 10 instances where Bruce Lee demonstrated his superhuman abilities. Number 10. He broke a 45-kilogram sandbag with a kick. We begin our list with one of Bruce Lee's most astonishing feats, breaking a 45-kilogram sandbag with a kick. Known for his powerful fists, Bruce had trained every part of his body to be a weapon, including his legs, which were equally formidable. He executed this feat with a special move called the super sidekick, hitting the sandbag so hard it broke. This accomplishment is verified by the Guinness Book of World Records. Imagine the damage such a kick could do to a human body, which explains why many people avoided fighting him. Despite this, some skeptics dismissed him as just an on-screen fighter, but those who challenged him quickly learned otherwise. Number 9. He defeated real-life martial artists in record time. Every superhero has villains, and Bruce Lee was no exception. Even as a child, he got into trouble, engaging in street fights and eventually tangling with the Triad, one of China's most dangerous cult groups. His parents encouraged him to learn martial arts to instill discipline and self-defense. Despite his training, Bruce continued to engage in street fights. After beating up a Triad boss's son, his parents sent him to the United States for safety and further studies. At the University of Washington, Bruce realized he could make money teaching martial arts and opened his first school. His growing fame and successful movies attracted challengers, including American Karate champion Vic Moore. In a controversial duel, Bruce demonstrated his speed by throwing punches that Moore couldn't block in time, though the debate over the fight's outcome continues to this day. Number 8. He'd once kicked a 135-kilogram punching bag into the ceiling. One of Bruce Lee's most debated records is kicking a 135-kilogram punching bag into the ceiling, a feat some believe is too impossible to be true. Yet James Coburn, an American actor and Bruce's student, witnessed this event, describing Bruce as incredibly fast and powerful. Although physicists argue about the feasibility of such a feat given Bruce's size, eyewitness accounts like Coburn's support its validity. Many of Bruce's accomplishments weren't recorded, leaving only these testimonies to verify his extraordinary abilities. Number 7. He was a master of nunchaku. Bruce Lee's iconic weapon, the nunchaku, was not his initial choice. Originating from Japan, nunchaku consists of two sticks connected by a chain. Despite its rich history, Bruce initially disliked it, preferring more efficient weapons like the Chinese sword. However, his colleague Dan Inosanto convinced him to give it a try. Within 3 months, Bruce mastered the nunchaku, generating a tremendous 1,600 pounds of force with it. Today, the nunchaku is synonymous with Bruce Lee, showcasing his unmatched skill. Number 6. His defeat of Yoichi Nakachi. In an interview with Black Belt magazine, Jessica Glover, Bruce Lee's first student, recounted an off-screen fight where Bruce defeated karate master Yoichi Nakachi. The rivalry began after Bruce claimed that the soft style of kung fu was more effective than the hard style, a statement Nakachi sought to challenge. Despite his student's advice, Bruce decided to fight Nakachi at the YMCA downtown. Only 7 people, including Bruce and Nakachi, were present, highlighting the personal nature of this confrontation. Bruce Lee's legacy as a martial artist and cultural icon endures, with his remarkable feats continuing to inspire and awe audiences around the world. An exchange student from Japan named Masafusa Kimura, another exchange student whose name he couldn't recall, and Jesse himself, who served as the referee. The fight's rules were straightforward. 3 rounds, each lasting 2 minutes, and the first to be knocked out loses. The legendary fight began with Yoji throwing the first punch, which Bruce easily dodged, responding with several powerful straight punches that sent the Carrot Man into the wall. Yoji attempted to grab Bruce, but Bruce was too quick, delivering a double punch to the head and chest and finishing with a kick that prompted Jesse to stop the match. Yoji lay unconscious for a considerable time before regaining consciousness, initially raising fears he might be dead. Upon closer examination, Jesse noted that the left side of Yoji's face looked as if it had been struck by a baseball bat, and he had a cracked skull. Remarkably, the entire fight lasted only about 11 seconds. Clearly, it was no contest. After the fight, Jesse said that Yoji tried to approach Bruce Lee, who remained casual about his victory and instructed everyone present to keep the story to themselves. Today's subscriber pick: push-ups are challenging enough when done normally, and most people can only manage about 10 before giving up. But Bruce Lee took it to another level. This superhuman still holds an undefeated record for doing 202 finger push-ups. Imagine how insane that sounds. He was also known to be able to do 1,500 two-handed push-ups in a row and 400 one-handed push-ups. How many push-ups can you do in a row? Let us know in the comments. Number 5. Punching power comparable to Muhammad Ali. Bruce Lee was renowned for his incredibly powerful punch, including the famous one-inch punch, which could strike an opponent at a speed of 118 miles per hour. It is said that Bruce Lee could punch with a force of 350 pounds, similar to the legendary boxer Muhammad Ali. What's more impressive is that Bruce and Ali had different body types. While Bruce Lee weighed only 130 pounds with a lean physique, Ali weighed 260 pounds, meaning Ali's punch should naturally be stronger. This demonstrates Bruce Lee's extraordinary abilities. Although they never fought, Bruce was fascinated by Ali, often watching his fight videos and studying his techniques. Lee integrated Ali's footwork into his own style, showing his willingness to learn from various sources and enhancing his martial arts skills. This adaptability made Bruce Lee and his followers superior to many of their contemporaries. Fans of both legends often fantasize about a fight between them, but it never happened. According to director Robert Klaus, Bruce Lee once admitted he didn't believe he could defeat Muhammad Ali, acknowledging Ali's superior physical attributes. But what would a fight between Bruce Lee and Muhammad Ali have looked like? Who do you think would have won? Let us know in the comments. Number 4. Chuck Norris couldn't beat him. One of Bruce Lee's most iconic fight scenes was in the movie The Way of the Dragon, written and directed by Lee himself. This incredible 10-minute fight featured Bruce Lee against the legendary Chuck Norris, a fearsome action star with a reputation for being undefeated. The epic battle took place at the Colosseum in Rome, chosen by Lee to capture the exact vision he had in mind. It turned out to be one of the most beautifully choreographed fight scenes in Kung Fu movie history, raising the bar and setting a new standard. The fight looked so natural and convincing that it seemed like a real battle. However, in reality, Chuck Norris never fought Bruce Lee. Norris admitted in an interview that if a real fight had occurred, he wouldn't have been able to defeat Bruce Lee. This acknowledgement from Norris, a martial arts master himself, further proved Bruce Lee's extraordinary abilities. Number 3. 6 kicks in 1 second. As we delve deeper into this list, the feats become even more astonishing. Bruce Lee could reportedly deliver 6 kicks in 1 second, almost superhuman ability achieved through intense training. He had often trained with heavy weights on his wrists and ankles, allowing him to create lightning-fast movements when the weights were removed. Though Bruce Lee was human in every sense, his dedication, discipline, and rigorous training made him a force to be reckoned with. His commitment to martial arts was so intense that he used every free moment to train, even practicing wrist curls while watching television. Number 2. Superhuman workout routines and diet. Bruce Lee's workout routines and diet were far ahead of his time, incorporating intense exercises and strict dietary habits uncommon among athletes of his era. According to biographer Matthew Polly, Bruce was one of the first martial artists to train like a modern athlete, integrating strength and conditioning into his regimen. This innovative approach allowed him to achieve a level of skill that surpassed most martial artists of his time. While athletes back then typically only practiced their sport, Bruce included gym workouts in his routine, enhancing his abilities. This dedication to training and openness to new techniques cemented his status as a pioneer in the martial arts world. He also adopted important training routines from boxing, such as skipping and road running, which were crucial for improving his endurance. Bruce Lee was known to run 4 to 5 miles every morning and lift weights 3 nights a week. He even transformed his garage into a personal gym, complete with a bench press, squat rack, dumbbells, and various other workout equipment. Number 1. He had his sweat glands surgically removed. One of the most extreme measures Bruce Lee took, which many believe contributed to his death, was the surgical removal of his armpit sweat glands. Months before his untimely demise, Bruce underwent this procedure to avoid unsightly sweat stains on camera due to the physically demanding nature of his acting roles. This decision, although showcasing his commitment to his craft, was ill-conceived. Medical experts suggest it might have played a role in his death. Bruce Lee's death is shrouded in controversy, conspiracy theories, and speculation. Officially, his death was attributed to brain swelling caused by an allergic reaction to medication he was taking for a headache, but this explanation has been questioned. Some theories involve the mafia, powerful figures in the Asian movie industry, or even close associates. In Matthew Polly's biography of Bruce Lee, he challenges the official cause of death, attributing it instead to heat stroke, exacerbated by the removal of his sweat glands. Polly cites an incident a few weeks before Bruce's death when he fainted and convulsed due to heat stroke while recording dialogue for Enter the Dragon in a hot, airless room. This condition, known to cause the deaths of many young athletes in the US each summer, might have been the real cause of Bruce's untimely demise at just 32 years old. Despite his short life, Bruce Lee's impact was profound, ensuring his legacy as one of the greatest individuals in history. His dedication to his craft and pioneering approaches continue to inspire, solidifying his place as an enduring icon.